Am I the asshole for making my parents replace my toys they decided to give away? I'm moving to another city for work. Since I'm an adult and not a college kid, I hired movers. My parents insisted on coming down to help me pack up. I live in their basement suite. It was cheap, and they let me have my privacy. They brought my brother and my nephew. The four of them were as helpful as a bag of used horse condoms. Especially my nephew. My parents decided to keep him busy by giving him one of my Lego sets to play with. I collect them. What I usually do is buy two of the same one. I build one, put it up for display, and leave the other one in the box to trade or sell. He took it upstairs to stay out of the way. Then he took it home. All I noticed is that he was out from underfoot. The next day, I saw the box on the garbage. I didn't assume. I knew the answer already, but I didn't assume. I went upstairs to talk to them. I asked where the Lego box came from. They said they gave it to Travis to keep him busy. I told them that they needed to replace it. They said I was being childish for caring so much about a toy. I said they could replace it, or I would file an insurance claim, and that would probably require a police report. My dad got angry. He pulled out $70 and told me I was an asshole for making a fuss over a toy. I asked him if that was a down payment. He said that is what he spent on the last Lego gift he got me for Christmas, and that is what those helmets cost. I showed him the box. I told him to keep his money. He just had to give me a sealed box like the one he stole. He said he didn't steal anything. He took the box and went to the Lego store nearby. When he came back, he was apologetic. He said he would get it back from my nephew. I said I wanted a sealed box with the TIE Fighter helmet. I even went on eBay to help him find one cheaper than he had found by himself at the collectibles store the guy at the Lego store sent him to. With shipping, it would only be $300. He ordered it. He isn't happy about it. My mom is upset that I'm expecting that much money for a toy. My dad is upset that I didn't explain before he went and made a fool of himself at the store. I'm upset that they stole from me. Am I the asshole? Not the asshole. Your parents are judgmental and inconsiderate. 1. They literally stole something of yours and gave it to your nephew without asking you first. 2. When you asked them about it, they belittled you for even having it in the first place. 3. They didn't even think they needed to replace the stolen item, and probably wouldn't have even told you about it if you hadn't asked. Their opinion of whether Lego products are for kids is irrelevant, because the fact is that they are a collectible item that people pay a lot of money for. All of it could have been avoided if they had just asked you first. Or, even better, if they had bothered to have things in their home to entertain their grandson in the first place, instead of just taking your stuff. They probably hoped, since you have so many boxes of Lego sets, you would never notice it was missing. Edit grandson, not nephew. Oops, products are for kids. Stocked Legos for 3 years at Walmart. They're wrong. Boxes says 8101 or something like that. Not just for kids. Parents need to replace what was stolen. Not the asshole. They had no business giving away your property. They need to consider themselves lucky. They didn't give away something with a really wild collector's value. That $300 is a cheap learning experience. Not the asshole. You handled this beautifully. You held your ground and created a situation in which your dad had to figure out for himself how badly he messed up. His irritation now is his embarrassment at having screwed up. It's okay to let him learn that lesson. I'm sure he'll never make this mistake again. Ignore his posturing. Not the asshole. I hope your dad learned his lessons. He saw a toy, but looks can be deceiving. He should also have learned that he is no longer the boss of you. Well, that's another episode of Am I the Asshole in the books. I really appreciate all of you who made it this far into the video. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, it would really help the channel out a lot if you gave the video a thumbs up, subscribe, or leave a comment down below. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.